Hey guys, welcome to game number 2. This is the TSL4 Korean qualifiers number 4. We have Liquid Taeja versus TSL.Shine. If you're just tuning in, Taeja did take game number 1 on Ohana. He opened up with a proxy 2-Rex but did not end the game there. It went into a very macro game with both Ultralisks and Broodlords. However, what the proxy 2-Rex did, it kind of reset the game at the 3-minute and 30-second marker, which made it really hard for Shine to get that creep spread across the map at the 12-minute mark. He really shut down the creep spread, did kill a few drones, did some economic damage, but not as much as Taeja wanted. The unexpected, really good result was denying the creep, and Taeja did such a good job last time doing that. So we'll see exactly what he ends up doing this game. Going to go for that 10 supply depot. And Daybreak is a map that I do think is Zerg favored just because it's so easy to just not die on this map. Again, going to be doing the extractor trick. Probably doesn't know why he does it. Just because he does it doesn't mean, well, it's good. Apparently, some Korean players just do it to do it, as I forget who said it, but someone said it on the Home Story Cup saying that Nesty, he doesn't know why he does it, he just does it. But anyways, going back to this, Daybreak, you have really good Overlord positions. You get an Overlord behind this, can see the gas timing. Not the biggest deal in TVZ because Terrans generally don't take the gas that early. The big thing is getting the Overlord right here so you can see when the army moves out, then getting them on these little pillars that you see over here. So you can see, are they still moving out? Because there is a chance that Terran just go to this watchtower, sit there for a little bit, then come back and try to force you to build units. They're kind of attacking without attacking you and try to say, okay, you didn't build a wave of drones. My attack worked without even having to attack you or take any losses whatsoever because Terrans, they can build SCVs while building armies. Zergs, they can't really do that same thing. But having the pillars actually helps you. So you see them move out, you build a few lings, then they get to the pillars, and they're like, okay, now I really need my banelings use that gas, because Zergs, they really don't want to use the gas until they have to, until they plan on using it, because they'd much rather that gas be used for, like, infestors, mutas, all those big cost units for Zergs that they do need come the late game. Zerg very gas heavy, Terran very, very mineral heavy. So we do have a 1-Rax Expo coming out of Taeja. Did get scouted by Shine. Again, he did scout, saw no gas, did not see the Expo, but seeing no gas, the 1-Rax, he knows, okay, it is going to be a 1-Rax Expo. And we'll see how quickly he ends up taking his third player. Is he a type of player that puts on aggression when he sees something like this, or is he just going to be going for third base? Because the map is Daybreak and because Shine is down 1-0, I'm going to be assuming that Shine is going to be just taking a third base and playing it safe and trusting in his late game. Because if he was up 1-0 right now, if he was winning this series, most likely we'd see like a Roach Bane all-in out of him. Just because, well, he's up one game. And that all kind of depends on what the next map is. If the next map is like statically a Terran favored map, maybe he won't be doing that. There's a lot of mind games that go into these tournaments. I don't know if it's static maps in the TSL4 or if it's loser picks. But we do have that one Overlord going over to that safe spot. Marine looking all around, trying to find any Overlords that he can pick off. We see another one over here. Can't really find anything. Does sit at this one watchtower and very happy about that. Shine gonna be slowly moving this Overlord. This is a little bit dangerous. It could get picked off. He wants to get it placed right in this dead man's land, so he can eventually go in and suicide it into scout because we do see Taeja going off this 1-Rax. Not only expand, but it's going to be a double expand, where now, if Shine just went for that Roach Bane all-in, that's just like an instant win, but he is not going to be doing that. He is going to go for a relatively fast lair, I think. I think he's going to do that before his third hatch just because of this gas timing. That is really early for that double gas. So with this, he may go up to a lair, then he may start... Well, he's going to start speed right now. Okay, so cancel everything I said. I thought he was going to go lair, then get Evo Chambers, then get upgrades, then get his speed. I thought he was really going to delay the speed with that, but no, he's going to get speed. Maybe he's going to go up to a Baneling's Nest sometime soon and do some type of Ling Bane all-in, because that is not out of the realm of possibilities yet. We do have a bunker being built for Taeja, denying this third base. The Overlord is going to come down. He's going to see that happening, and it would be very wise for him to do something to try to take this bunker out. He's sending a drone right now, so it looks like he wants to expand right now. So Taeja, he's going to see this and be like, aha! Bunker completed just in time, and he's going to be very happy with that. But Shine, this may have just been a mind game because you do see a Roach one being built. So he's like, I want to make it look like I want to take my third base to kind of fool you into thinking I'm playing macro, when in reality, I am not. 2 Marines do get in. SCV is going to come out and repair that, and now Taeja's very happy with himself denying that third base. But again, Shine just doing a mind game. Going to go for a Roach Ling all in, maybe Banelings. No Banelings nest out yet. It should be built any minute now as those Roaches have started. Does have Speedlings. 2 Queens going to come down. Again, making it look like he wants to take this third base. He doesn't have to do this. This is going to be taking a loss at him. He doesn't benefit anything other than the mind game he's putting on Taeja right now. He knows, okay, 4 Marines are there. That's good. Keep those 4 Marines there. I'm very happy with that. 2 Queens going to come out. Going to be going to this 1 Watchtower. Denying vision. Again, doesn't want to see Taeja. He doesn't want Taeja to know exactly what he's doing. Those Hellions are going to come. Roaches pulling on back. Does not want those Hellions to be able to scout those Roaches. Queens on the tower now. And now it is time for Shine to move out, keeping this hidden as long as possible. You can see that Baneling's nest being built. So this is going to be Roach Bane. It's going to be a lot later than I thought it was. There's a lot of economy behind this. So if this doesn't have to win the game, he can pull back and try to go macro, because this is going to do damage. It is going to do damage. There's no way around that. Taeja is getting Marauders, but that is a lot of Bane. 16 Banelings morphing on in. Lings are going to be running. SCVs have been pulled, but they're not going to be too happy when they run into 16 Banelings, because they will die a very quick death. You can see them now just running up into the main base. There's bunkers. Bailey's not even detonating on the bunker. There we go. So he is going to go detonate on that. Pulling away from those Marauders, does not want to detonate on that, being very careful with what he detonates on. Those Roaches are going to come in. The depot does not get lifted, and that could have been a big mistake out of Taeja. He may have actually been able to hold that with minimal loss if he had lifted that supply depot. Banley's coming in, trying desperately to get to those SCVs because he needs to get SCV kills, and he's going to do it! Does get a lot of them right there. Going into the workers killed, it is now 19. Taeja does have double orbitals, or triple orbitals I should say, so he can build workers behind this. But this is going to be really hard for him just to survive. A lot of Roaches in his mineral line, or his base now. Hellions being built, not the best against these Roaches. Roach is going to kill a lot more SCVs. Baneling going to come rolling on in. Wants to take this depot down, because if he does, then the Lings can storm in. Just sitting there, Roaches do damage to it. There we go. And that Baneling's going to stay alive. Just going to be saving this Baneling for SCVs. Really good call out of Shine right now. The Baneling going to be trolling his way into the middle line. Does explode, killing more SCVs. You can see the stream of units now just going to be taking a third base at a less optimal base, but he does have this bunker to worry about with just 1 Marine right there. The constant stream of units probably should save it up and stream like a huge group at once. This 1 Hellion trying to do damage as things are coming, trying to find out, are you building Lings, are you building Roaches, what are you sending at my base? Going into the worker tab, it is 19 SCVs, 240 drones, 39 workers killed. Taeja is on 3 orbitals, so he does have about, let's say, 32 SCVs and mules, I guess, if you count them as well. And he can build 3 workers at a time, so he is not dead yet. 60 supply, 265 supply. He has defended this, and he is on okay footing. He's not on the best footing. It all depends what Shine does from here on out. If he goes in drones heavily, then Taeja's probably going to be running into a little bit of trouble, because he's going to be able to power so many drones out. This 1 Queen not doing the best job on injecting. 59 energy there, 35 energy on that Queen. And Taeja going to be moving out, put on some pressure, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe he needed to build a lot of army. It is 41 supply, 233. Taeja does have stim, does have Marines and Marauders, and has these Hellions just keeping those Lings at bay. The Lings are going to run in and not see any army here. And this 1 Overlord actually sees the army over here. So this 1 Overlord on this pillar actually can see this. So really nice. This one did get taken out. Maybe he moved from this pillar over to this one. Maybe that's what happened. A lot of Roaches, though, did come out because he knew units were there. So really nice Overlord placement there. And that's, again, really one of the things about Daybreak that makes it so easy to just not die. Because if he did not see the units moving out, he may have still been droning like I thought he should have been. But made the correct call there, built those units, getting banelings up, so he's going to be able to defend this really well, I'd say. Unless Taeja has, like, the perfect micro, then maybe he won't be defending it. We do have the Zerg ahead on upgrades, just about done 1-1, while Terran player is now just starting 1-1. Hellions are going to be coming on in, trying to get some workers killed, 41-0 right now. Picks off a tumor at the cost of 2 Hellions. No, just 1 Hellion. So maybe that was worth it. Taeja does pull him back. His mission was accomplished. He forced the Zerg player to build a lot of army. And while the Zerg player was building army, Taeja was building SCVs 3 at a time. So now we can go into the work account, 49 SCVs to 47 drones. This attack did damage without attacking. So that is the power of playing against Zerg and what Taeja is doing. That mind game of saying, hey, I'm going to attack you, build units. Oh, you're not building drones, so I can pull back, and now I have now caught up in workers. He's actually pulled way ahead with the triple orbital and ahead for workers. This is so good for Taeja right now. Yes, he is behind in supply, but if he can just hold on, he's going to be in a really nice situation. But we do have an attack coming from 2 directions. Roach is going to be streaming on in. 3 bunkers out, a lot of units on the high ground, just stimming a few at a time. Tank is out, but it does not have siege mode, and he needs siege right now. And Taeja going to be taking a lot of damage right now. And Shine doing so much. And oh my god, he's going to stop this upgrade. That will be nice. But no, he does not stop the upgrade. Taeja has a lot of units that he pulls on back. Going to be killing these roaches on off. Or is he going to kill these roaches? The roaches right now are at 0-1 to the 0-0 of that bio. Doing a relatively good job. Tank does come out. Lots of SCVs going down yet again, up to 49. A nice micro out of Taeja, picking them 1 tank up, saying, no, you cannot get to them, roaches. And now going to go up into siege mode, and that will be cleaning off 1 roach instantly. More roaches, though, coming in for Shine. Marines just denying the roaches' ability to get to those tanks. SCVs on hold position, denying anything from getting to this tank. Putting everything, all his faith in that 1 tank. But you can see that worker kill just streaming up, 72-73. This is what Shine needed to do. 44 supply to a 94 supply. Shine building those units, not letting them go to waste. Like, oh my god, I have a lot of units that I do not need. Just attack, and he did attack, and damage he did do indeed. Taeja down below 20 workers yet again. Horrible spot right now for Taeja. 50 supply to 100 supply. Zerg doubling his supply. Medevac's picking up those 2 tanks, doing so much damage. But again, more mules are dying, more SCVs are dying. Shine has such a good economy. Taeja just doesn't have the economy to trade at all against the Zerg player. He is getting medevacs, but he doesn't have that much gas income because, again, this base just got decimated. No SCVs. Well, you got the 3 brave SCVs mining over this, and then 1 mule. He is now going to be moving his command center over to the 3rd base, but can he hold a 3rd base right now? Shine so far ahead. 2-2 started. Taeja at 1-1. These players are not playing like themselves. I'm used to Marine King pulling off these impossible holds and Symbol putting on this impossible aggression, but Shine putting on a lot of aggression, and Taeja putting on a good show on just defense. Lifting up those units, keeping them alive, putting value in every single last one of his units. We can see he has lost more resources than the Zerg player. That is a horrible situation to be when the Zerg is ahead on economy, losing more than him. Just a bad situation all around for Taeja. But he does have medevacs, he does have tanks, and he does have his 3rd base now mining, producing those SCVs as quickly as he can. 61 drones to 27 SCVs. Started his 2-2 right now, but the Zerg's 2-2 just about done. And his tank count not really that high, just at 2. If Shine can manage to kill off these 2 tanks, this could be just GG. Because Taeja will have a really tough time rebuilding those. You can see, not mining any gas, realizing he needs to put all his focus in minerals. Because Marines, they can cost-effectively trade against anything if microed well. especially with medevac. So you can see him trying that right now. Gonna be taking this one base out, and that is gonna be good. Or not. Not gonna manage to take that out, or is he? More units coming in. He's putting a lot to take that base out. Gonna go up the medevacs, realizing he needs to keep his units alive, and here we go, there's 2 tanks gonna be falling. Taeja is working on his mech upgrades. From being behind by so much, he's like, upgrades. That's how I'm gonna come back in the game. That is so odd. Funger's going down, those medevacs falling with so many units inside of them. 83 supply though to 120. Taeja, somehow it's no longer behind by double the supply. He's still just behind by 50 supply. So from 50 to 100 supply to 90 to 125. So Taeja, I would say he is mounting a comeback, but a comeback is going to be hard. But Taeja is making it look like it is possible right now. Shine, though, now just got his infestors out, which will let him trade very cost-effectively against those Marines. And he did keep that medevac count and tank count low, so that forces Taeja to mine gas, which he isn't doing again because he's just putting everything he's got into Marines right now. He can't really afford to get gas, but he needs gas. That's a catch-22 situation for Taeja right now. And we do have 3-3 with Adrenal Glands on the way. 2-2 just now finishing for Taeja along with that 1 mech. And Ultralisk Cavern is going to be built, and this Ultras will be really good because Taeja, he is going to be relatively behind it upgrades. I don't suspect he's going to start 3-3 anytime soon. So the Overlords, not Overlords, the Ultralisks are going to have, I think, 5 armor, which means those Marines will do 2 damage. Or maybe they have 6 armor. The Marines should only do 2 damage once the Overlords, and a big drop going down. Only killing 1 drone, immediately pulled everything on back. Didn't really get all that much, maybe killed the Queen. And a 4th base is being built. Handful of units here to defend. And now the drop is just going to go back. A bunch of Overlords here can see that, and he needs to pick some type of tech off and delay Shine right now. But it's going to be really hard to delay him. Spineclaw is going to go down, protecting his mate bases. Not doing any at his main, but he does have Lings and Banelings here. Banelings do come in over here. Taeja with a relatively good split. I don't think he killed that many workers. There were 94 workers killed, but I think it was pretty much 94 before that. 34 SCVs, 254 drones. Scan is going down. Going to be seeing what's over here, which is, well, just a bunch of creep tumors. So Taeja trying to decide what he wants to do, hoping the army was right here. But he is going to be doing another drop with 2 medevacs, and this is what he needs to do to come back into the game. Just constant drops and try to be cost-effective because he's not going to be cost-effective heads up, but he may be cost-effective in these odd situations. We do have chitinous plating done with 3-3. Now finishing, Ultras are coming out. Medevacs are dropping, and where's an Ultralisk at? That is indeed 6 armor, so Marines will do 2 damage to them, which is not much damage. And these tanks will be like the main thing that does it, and Taeja mainly just has Marines, not really building Ultras. So this Hive Tech is just going to be so hard for Taeja to survive against, but 153 supply to 166. Anything can happen. Ling counter going in, just killing off that 1 command center. At the same time, we do have that double drop. Taeja looks like he stopped it in order to try to defend that, and the command center does go down. And looks like this main command center floated over to that 4th base. That's where that command center went off. And here we go, drop coming down over here. At the same time, he is going to be dropping this 1 base, and that is going to get picked up. Taeja has killed 8 workers so far. This 1 drop going to be able to do some damage. We got a lot more stuff coming back, and what this is going to do, he's pulling all the Zerg back, so now he's going to be able to mount and attack and just try to form some type of last stand, or last hurrah, because he's not going to be able to come back in this game economically after losing that 1 command center, mining off of just 1 base to right now. The Zergs probably going to be 3 bases, or 2.5 bases. Another counterattack for Shine, killing off a lot of those SCVs, over at 100 worker kills right now. Double drop coming in on top of a Spore Crawler though, Ling's underneath of it. Taeja slowly pushing his way on in, but we do have a lot of units from Shine right now. Handful of infestors, and they are going to be burrowing. Now unburrowing, trying to decide what he wants to do with those infestors. This one drop doing some damage, may take out this macro hatch. But there are plenty of hatches for Shine right now. 183 supply to 149. Neither player really has a bank. Shine, though, has a bank of 1,600 minerals, which is odd. Transfuse is going down on that one hatch. Shine just waiting. I'm not sure exactly what he's waiting for. If he waits too long, +3 attack will be done on those Marines. Looks like he's waiting for those Infestors to get in position to drop some of those Infestitans behind enemy lines. Big phone grows going down, and Shine just going to bail right on through. And let's go back before just a few seconds. Was it right when they got into position? Yes, it was. So this is what he was waiting for. Sent out 2 Infestors, went behind the enemy, and immediately as they get there, that's where he goes. Oddly enough, this is 176 energy. Let's see, does he do anything? Does he like unburrow and get the massive fungals he needs? No, just chills there. GG. Well played out of Shine. We will be going into a game 3, so stay tuned.